السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن شاء الله كده شرح سريع لأهم الوقفات في معبد امبو، شرح إرشادي عشان وقت الكروزة كده في عجالة سريعة. So my dear guests, welcome to Ombo temple, one of the most beautiful, special, unique temple here in Egypt, because this temple was dedicated to two different gods: the crocodile-headed god Sobek and the falcon-headed god Horus, Herwer, or Horus the Elder. That's why we call it sometimes the double temple. The temple is divided between the two gods. That's why you will see like two entrances: the open court, another two entrances to the first hypostyle hall, another three vestibules, till we reach here the sanctuary, two sanctuaries or two holy of holies. So the temple was divided in between the two gods. So now we are here at the city of Ombo. Ombo is located 45 kilometers to the north of Aswan, 165 kilometers to the south of Luxor. What is the importance of the city? The city was very important since the ancient time, because the green area, the space of the green area here is bigger than any city between Luxor and Aswan. As well, the city is located on the trade roads of caravans leading to the mines of gold in the eastern desert. And as you don't know, during the Greek-Roman time, Ptolemies used the elephants in their armies. Ptolemy II built or constructed a harbor or a port, we call it Brenki, nowadays Berenice, on the Red Sea coast, to bring the Indian elephants to be trained at the city of Ombo. In the beginning, there was a try to bring the African elephants, but it failed, because African elephants more dangerous, more aggressive than the Indian elephants, not easy to be pet animals. So they used to bring the elephants from India through this harbor, then to the city of Ombo. So Ombo was a famous city for training these elephants, and the people gained a lot of money at that time. It was like their main income and was famous for that. So this is for the importance of the city. For the name of the city here, we call it Ombo. Kom means mount or hell, Ombo means gold, so the mount of gold or the hell of gold. And during the Greek-Roman time, it was called Crocodilus, which means the city of crocodiles. The temple was built during the Greek-Roman time. The original builder was Ptolemy VI, but they started the construction in the time of Ptolemy V, about 205 before Christ, and the decoration later during the Roman time by the Roman emperors like Tiberius, Trajan, Kita, Caracalla, like that, about 218 after Christ. So the construction of the temple took more than 400 years. Imagine, more than 70% of the temple was destroyed, was missed, because most of the stones were taken from here for building the sugar cane factory at the city. So, back again to the legend about the temple. The original god for this place was the crocodile, because here there is a curve in the Nile. This curve led to or made the stream low, shallow water, sandy beach of the Nile. So good in place, good environment for the crocodiles here. And as you don't know, ancient Egyptian religion is based on two bases: love and fear. If you love a god, you worship him. If you fear from one like animal, like a jackal or a crocodile, you worship him to avoid its danger, like that. So the original god of the place was Sobek, the crocodile god here. Later, the high priestess invented a story, a legend about the place, telling the people that the two gods, Sobek and Horus, they ruled the city together for a while. Day after day, followers of Horus increased more than his brother, bad one or god of evil, good god. So he felt jealous from his brother. That's why he exiled him out of the city. So the followers of Horus followed him. Sobek did not find anyone to cultivate the land for him. So they cultivated gold, sand instead of seeds. So the land dried. People like made revolution against him. No food. So the council of gods asked Horus, Sobek, to ask his brother to come back to the city. He came back. The city become green, and they added and built another temple for him. That's why we call it the double temple, dedicated to two families, the family of Sobek and the family of Horus Her-Wer, like that. Okay, here, by the way, this scene for the king getting out from his royal palace with a semi-priest burning the incense, and down there is scenes for like the nomes, the provinces, the gods, the products of the nomes of Egypt, like that. And here is the first triad, first family of the temple, the crocodile-headed god Sobek with his wife goddess Hathor, and with their son Khonsuhur, the moon god with the crescent, like that. So this is the first family of the temple. As well, here we have a nice technique. We call it dovetail. How they tie, how they join between the stones by using cedar wood. We got it from Lebanon. Such a strong kind of wood for tying, joining between the stones. That's why we call it the dovetail. And here are the two entrances of the temple, one to the right, one to the left. Another leading to the open court, just the remains of the columns. And we can notice the beautiful colors everywhere. And these scenes showing the Roman emperor presenting the offerings to different gods. As well, here lovely colors for the winged sun disk, lovely style of the beautiful composite capitals, papyrus, lotus, palm, like that, and the two entrances. And the main scene here on the facade, Ptolemy 12, the king, between the two gods, the ibis, god Thoth, god of writing wisdom, the falcon god Horus, guardian of kingship. They are purifying the body of the king with the holy water of the Nile. It takes the shape of Ankhandwas, like authority, life, health, like that. In front of the main god Sobek, the crocodile one. The other side supposed to be in front of Horus, like that. And also the other two entrances leading to the first hypostyle hall. Nice details here for the sandals. Another master scene of the temple here for the bat lion of the king attacking the enemies, the captives of Egypt, like that. Look at the mane, the strong muscles. So aggressive attack here with the sandal of the king. Nice lovely details like that, with the enemies of Egypt always under the feet of the king as a kind of submission, humiliation of these countries, with a rope around their neck and their hands are tied behind their back, and in this oval shape the name of their cities, like that. So you can take a photo. Like this. Get bitten by a lion. Okay, we go this way. This sign, you see it everywhere, in Luxor, in Aswan, everywhere. It resides the star Dwa, the bird Rekhit Neb, which means all people pray or worship. All people pray for the king. Long live the king, like that. But here they did not add the name of the king because they did not acknowledge him as the king of Upper and Lower Egypt. We consider like the Greeks, the Ptolemies, like foreigners. So like the artist still like having a dream that his country one day will be free from those foreigners, like that. That's why no name. But in Karnak, Luxor, you find this sentence, Dwari Khitneb, with the name of the king, like Ramses II, Wesser Maatra, City Barra. Okay, another lovely details for one of the nomes with the birds, the flowers, trees. Nice details as well. Coming to the master scene here for the coronation scene of the king between the two goddesses, Wayet and Nekhbet. one with white crown, one with red crown, upper and lower Egypt. They given the king like the double crown, first white crown, then the red crown, then tied with like a wire made out of gold. Okay, look at the smile on the face of the king. He's happy because of the coronation scene. Once you are happy, your hands will be open like that. Okay, so this coronation scene in front of the crocodile god and his wife Sobek and Hathor. So this is nice details about the art at that time. Coming here to this side for a scene like the king is throwing like a kind of salt, purifying the temple in front of Horus. So this is one of the scenes of the foundation scenes. We will talk about it just later in a minute. Look at the lovely colors, beautiful style of the composite capitals. The ceiling here, nice ceiling with lovely colors. We call it sometimes astronomical ceiling. Another goddess like raising up the sky here this way. Another